Hi, I'm Steve, and I just got done watching Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 2.
All right.
And I gotta say, I'm really pleased with it. I feel that it's kind of a really satisfying close to a main chapter of my childhood, which is I feel kind of sad for people that come up after this and get interested in it because they're not going to have the same experience we had. We all kind of grew up with it. And, you know, they're not, our kids, if we get them into it, they're not going to know what it feels like to go to a midnight premiere of the movie of a book you read 6 years ago.
Yes.
And it's, you know, kind of like, I'm kind of glad this happened before I turned 20, because it's kind of like, once you hit that point, it's like, you're gonna be like expected to be fully grown up by that point. And I don't think it would have felt as good if this had happened after that point, because it's kind of still...
I'm 21, and I'm freaking out like a freaking schoolgirl right now.
Well said, sir.
Thank
well
you.
said.
I'm going to ask you a couple questions, and we're going to go to your partner over here. Real quickly, from start to finish, you've seen the entire series, you read the books apparently.
Yeah.
How do you think it did?
I think it did really well, this last one. There were a couple of ones that were really iffy, particularly Half-Blood Prince. The movie adaptation was pretty not so great there, mostly just because they left out too much. Like the whole 300-page investigation into who Half-Blood Prince was, and we get around to Snape's like, oh, yep, it was me the whole time. And I'm like, that's really unsatisfying. And even to the point that the first half, part one was great, but it also left out some things we needed, like the whole story about like how the Deathly Hallows changed and what they came to be throughout the centuries and all the lore that involved it, and the only person that knew about it was Luna's dad. So it's kind of, you know, just dissatisfying. But this one kind of just closed it off perfectly. And I'd heard some rumors that they had taken out this part that was like my defining moment with this was with Neville killing the snake, which I'm really glad they didn't take out, because it was the whole thing. His whole story through the whole series was, why is he in Gryffindor? He doesn't do anything. The only thing he ever did was stand up to Harry and Ron and Hermione that one time in the first movie. And he needed that one bit of closure where he's like, this is why I'm Gryffindor. The prophecy was about me and Harry, and I'm slicing this bitch in half.
Okay. All right. Last question. From start to finish, we've come up with Rupert and Daniel and Emma. We've seen them come from little 11-year-olds to what they are now to the finish. How you feeling right now? It's over. It's done. How you feeling?
It's over. It's done. And I feel that overall, it was done the best it could be done, and I'm really happy with how they ended it.
Okay.
Just that they ended up bringing it full circle, and the closure kind of seemed perfect.
Okay. Hey, ask them if they want to get in on this. Okay. And we have.
Hi, I'm Cody, and honestly, I really enjoyed this movie. I had a few complaints about part one. I mean, honestly, when I read the book, a couple of scenes, and they really painted a picture of the scenes for me. You know, I really had a full image in my head, and a couple
Nice one, by the way.
scenes in part one, honestly, really bothered me. It's when they were in the basement of the Malfoy's house, and the door. He turned the illuminator, and it went over and it just went to the nearest lighting source it could. What really got me was it was supposed to try to return to its original light source, so it just floated there. But in the book, there's a big giant wooden door instead of a steel gate that stopped the lights from getting out. And in the movie, there's a steel gate where they easily could have gotten out, but didn't. And like I said, I mean, I guess I'm just nitpicking kind of that, you know, like I said, that part really stood out to me. But part one was kind of, what I'm looking for, I think it was all thrown together. You know, like they cut out a bunch of storytelling scenes and just tried to make it more action and more drama. But part two, I really did enjoy. I enjoyed part two very, very, very much.
I think we all did.
The effects were great.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
They followed the book almost perfect. But again, there's one part that bothered me about part two. It's when Harry revealed that he was still alive and he fell off Hagrid's arm. Again, in the book, it was so epic. you know, he was in the invisibility cloak watching all this happen, and then in the great hall, he pulls the invisibility cloak off, and he's just right there. You know, he didn't fall out of Hagrid's arms and flop like a fish. You know, but that's the only part I really can complain about this movie. Other than that, it was absolutely wonderful. I mean, I've been watching it since I was what, 11, 10, something like that. Now I'm just turned 20 in June. I mean, and I'm really sad to see it closing, man.
2 questions. From start to finish, you read the books, you read the movies. Overall, from start to finish, how do you think it did?
Honestly, when I saw the first movie, I had never even heard about Harry Potter, honestly. I hadn't heard anything about it. But after the first movie, I was hooked. The first movie was wonderful. All the movies after that were wonderful. But like he said, you know, Half-Blood Prince, it did kind of bother me that it was just, oh look, I'm the Half-Blood Prince, roll credits. That did kind of bother me. And the second movie, again, they cut a couple parts I thought was very essential. Well, not quite so much essential, but needed. Like the whole denoming of the garden. I mean, come on, they made a video game about denoming the garden, but didn't even have it in the movie, you know? But all in all, I mean, I think they chose great actors. I mean, you know, you grew up with actors, you know, it was great. They chose great actors. The script writing was wonderful. The books were wonderful. The movies were wonderful. Honestly, I'm really sad to see it. That this is finally the end of it.
And you answered part 2 of the question. From start to finish, we've seen them grow up. You finished. This finished. How you feeling?
Sad, honestly.
Okay.
Because, you know, when I first started watching it, I had just turned 11, and on the first movie, you know, the big deal was his 11th birthday.
Right.
And man, I remember back then, man, after watching that movie, I waited every day. I was like, come on, where's my letter? Where's my letter? We're going to Hogwarts.
What's up?
But, I mean, you know, you get older, you keep watching, you get older, you keep watching. I mean, you can watch the first movie and the part 2 of this one, and you'll see how it went from, you know, where's my letter, to real world, honestly. You know, it went from, oh, look, you know, there's magic and fun everywhere to people dying and people getting their throats torn out. And, I mean, you can really see how you grow up with it, and it follows your lifetime too.
All right, real quickly, show us the sign. Woo! Move the tie. Show us the leaf sign. The leaf.
Oh, the leaf? Oh, hell yeah.
Yes. Hell.
Konoha,
All right.
represent.
Hell yeah. All right. All right. That's it. Thanks.